Hey, what's up guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Was the Son of Zeus and Hera? And yeah guys, it's an unscripted movie as well. Now before continuing this, I would like to tell you guys that I want to go complete off script and non-fighting silence of life kind-ish what if here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And I have another bad news. Well, the funny thing is that my cousin yesterday really brought his PC and the whole setup. It was kind of old gaming PC of his, but it will do the job, he said. And while we were, transferring it from one place to another, I kind of dropped it and it's damaged. Yeah, we tried to boot it up and even brought it to the repair center to get it repaired. It didn't work out. They said that the board was damaged and even the chip was damaged as well. So yeah, about the gaming channel, I think the GTA 5 idea is scrapped. For now at least. And we have to think of something else, if I really want to do that. Mainly I have to. If you have any suggestions, then please do, otherwise I'll just upload PUBG Mobile or even Code. I don't know. I like both games, And that was the announcement, which was quite sad and quite disappointing. Other than that, let's enjoy the story, shall we, and begin with it. The story begins on October 8th in Konohagakure no Sato. As we go towards the Uzumaki Namikaze residence, one day before Kushina will go into labor. As Kushina was pacing left and right, even though she was heavily pregnant. As she was biting her nail with both of her teeth and clenching her fist, as suddenly Minato arrived looking worried. Kushina, I have something important to tell you. You're arrived at the right time, Minato. I have something important to tell you as well. Now, whatever happened, honey, I want you to listen to me carefully. I love you. I really do, and there's nothing more I can do but stay here. But I am not from here. I'm from somewhere else, said both of them in unison. Wait, what? Don't tell me, said both of them again in unison. Are you from Olympus? Wait, you as well? Said Minato. Who are you? Said Minato. I demand, who are you? I'm Hera. Who are you? Let me guess. Zeus? How did you figure it out? The one person I want to get away from, to come here and enjoy my life as a mortal. And yet I am tied down to you. Maybe the fates really tied us down, Zeus. When you put it like that, Hera, it is true, but why did you come here? And why did you start a family? What if it wasn't me? You could have broken your vow, said Zeus with a frown on his face. Yeah, and weren't you doing the same? Well, I usually do this a lot, but I didn't believe you could do this. Why? When you go ahead and do this and break my heart, why can't I for once? And I genuinely fell in love with you, while you were just playing characters here. I wasn't. I was serious about you too. Still am. How can I trust your words, Zeus? You do this over and over again. I apologize, Kushina, Hera, but please, this time I really did fall in love with you all over again. Then that means we have to both leave. What about Naruto then? According to the rules, he should stay here, but if we have to leave, I had to go with plan B, sealing the QB inside of him, which could quite obviously cause a lot of destruction since we have to hide our godly powers and get in danger by Naruto's life. So I'm not going to do that. What are you going to do? I'm going to bring Naruto there with us. He's going to be born on Mount Olympus. Are you sure about this, Zeus? What if the others can go to hell for all I care? They can burn in Tetris. They will accept him. Besides, he's born from two gods. He is our son and prince of Olympus, after all. You really are right. I guess we can leave, but what should we tell all of them before leaving? When will the Olympus powder will come in handy, remember? Oh yes, as the whole village was sprinkled with that, forgetting powder, as everyone forgot that ever, Namikaze, Minato existed and Kushina Uzumaki existed. As both of them went through a portal and now were in their original forms. as they entered back into their kingdom, as they saw that every other god and goddesses were there in the meeting room on Olympus because they were there to greet their king and queen for their return. As Poseidon then said, "Greetings, brother. It seems you have a nice vacation, and it seems we are expecting after quite a while." As the other two sisters also arrived there, Demeter and Hestia. "Really? Congratulations, sister." "Thank you, sister," said none other than Hera to both of his sisters who were there. "Have you decided a name for him?" "Naruto." As Apollo then said, "Wow, really, Dad? When did you become interested in anime and, mangas and Japanese culture in general? I thought you hated it." "Well, the place I went on vacation was kind of similar to Japan, and your mother was also there. I mean, your queen. And we kind of, clicked again in our mortal forms. And you mean he's a legit heir to the throne? Not like Ares or like any others?" "Well, he is still compatible like Ares and Hephaestus." As the said god grumbled, the god of forges. Why am I even here? Can I go back?" said a god who seemed quite lazy and had a can of coke in his hand. It was Dionysus, who was the lazy winemaker god. As Ares then said, "When will the punk be born? I want to fight him." As Athena then said, "Shut up, you asshole. Is that all you think about?" "Shut up, honey, or you will not get it for 1 month." "Fine." As Zeus narrowed his eyes at all of them. "Well, brother, I can say that I'm happy for you," said Poseidon. "Maybe it will change the climate here on Olympus, as well as in Tetris, as well as in the seas. Maybe it is for the best. Now, what should we grant him as domains? Purple lightning? Something of that sort?" "Maybe he's older enough to choose. We'll let him choose what he wants," said Athena. As Artemis then said, "Why do we even care? And even if he's a boy, he's still going to be same as them." "Well, you're wrong," said Hera, Hestia, and Athena, and even Aphrodite. "What do you mean?" Artemis said. "We're going to train him and raise him to be the perfect ideal male, not to follow his father's footsteps or any other male here present. He will only marry one woman, or goddess, of my choice," Hera said. Fine, I guess I'll help." Maybe it will be better to finally raise a perfect man, aside from these idiots." As her twin brother, Apollo said, "Hey, I resent that." As Hermes also said, Agreed. You take that back, Artemis." "Make me," she said, bringing her bow and arrow in front of them. Yeah, ma'am, I'm sorry," said Hermes as he fly with his flying shoes, as Apollo then dashed away in a blinding light. As Zeus then boomed, "Enough! Once he's born tomorrow, his proper coronation will be held as the Prince of Olympus." Just after that, the next day came when Naruto was born, as all of the god and goddesses, minor or the Big 12, gathered there, as they all celebrated and enjoyed Naruto's birth, the first perfect heir and non-demigod child. As after some time, Naruto became the eye and the source of joy on Olympus, as it has been 5 years since he was born, and everyone loved his presence, even the man-hating Artemis and the cold-hearted Athena. Naruto was able to swarm his way into their hearts as well, as we see Naruto sitting in Athena's lap, reading again the story about how Kronos was defeated. "Wow, Sister Athena, you played quite a big role, didn't you?" "Is that all you remember, Naruto?" "No, I remember everything, but you were so cool there." "Yes, that I was, I guess. And still am, little one." "Yes, I know. Can we have a spar once I grow up? And why do you think you want to spar with me?" "I want to challenge you and see how strong I get." "You don't want to see that how strong I am. You want to see how strong you get." "Yes, because you're a formidable warrior, as you told us in the stories. Isn't that right, Pegasus?" as the mini Pegasus, who was complete white with blue eyes, snorted. It was a pet to Naruto, who will be his ride in the future. Naruto called it Pegasus. As after that, Artemis arrived there. This is Naruto here. Artemis Nechan, welcome home. As Artemis smiled and hugged Naruto. It's good to see you too, little one. What can I do for you, Artemis? Athena, I might need your help. Naruto, can you leave us for a bit? Yes, as suddenly Apollo burst into the door. I heard my sister was here. Fear no, sister. Your brother is here. You know, Apollo, your rhyme scheme sucks, said Athena, as Apollo face faulted as Naruto went near him. Don't worry, Apollo Nissan, I think you're cool. Isn't our Naruto such a shiny sunball burning ball of fire? What does that mean? I don't get it. You're funny. Exactly, you get it. Hey, wanna go to strip clubs? Suddenly, an arrow was launched at his forehead, and piercing him through the brain as he was on the ground. Apollo Nissan? Are you alright? Artemis Nechan, you killed him. Good. Good riddance. Ah, said a voice coming behind from a huge bookshelf as that Apollo with the arrow vanished in golden dust. It was an illusion. I was just kidding. I will not bring him there. I don't want to incur the wrath of both father and mother. Plus, Hippolytus does not like the brat, and even if the brat gets a scratch, he will not mend my chariot or anything else that I bring him. Good. You should then worry about that and don't bother Naruto or turn him into a man-whore like yourself. Hey, I'm not a man-whore, Artemis. Watch your mouth. I'm your big brother. Yeah, big brother my ass. I was the one who helped mother deliver you. Yeah, in your dreams. Please stop fighting. I'll go and talk to Mom and Aunt Hestia. Bye. After that, Naruto left. See? You made him leave, said Artemis. What? But you were the one who told him to go outside. I was just teasing him, said Apollo. As Artemis and both Athena glared coldly at Apollo as Apollo felt chills run down his spine before the door to the Athena's library closed shut. As Apollo then said, what did I do wrong? I was just having some my own fun time. As Hermes then arrived. You know, Hermes, I was right? As Hermes looked at him stoically. Right? Buddy? Not cool, man. You forgot to involve me in this one, so I'm not gonna side with you. Oh, come on, you're mad about that? Yes, I am. As after that, the two pranking partners went their own way. As we go to see Naruto walking into Hera's temple to see that she was resting there with her mother, Rhea, the Titaness, as well as her sister Hestia and Demeter. As Naruto arrived, hey aunts, hey mom, hey grandma, as Naruto hugged all of them and received all of their kisses as Naruto sat down. Naruto, you're 5, said Hestia. Shouldn't it be time for you to choose your domains? What should I choose? As Rhea then said, you should choose similar to that of your father. Your father might present it to you. You're right, but I want something different. I don't want to fight. I want something peaceful that can make everyone happy, mortals and gods alike. What are you going to become then, Naruto? God of food or something? Said Artemis that as she arrived there, as well as Athena, as Naruto smiled as Athena saw it. Really, Artemis? That's the best pickup line you can get up with? What do you mean pickup line? Everyone knows that you're trying to get together with Naruto because he's the ideal man and the perfect one for you, right? What? No, who told you that? That must be some sick lie. Is Naruto the one who's spreading this? No, for God's sake, he's innocent. He doesn't even know what we're talking about. Hey, Nations, come on, why did you stop there? Come and have a seat with us. As after that, Naruto then brought out some marshmallows and cooked them and fed each and every one of them to the others. As after that, Naruto was deeply thinking after the words that were said by them. I think I'm gonna become the god of home and cooking. Wait, what? Everyone stop. Yeah, I'm going to become the god of home and cooking. But why? Well, home is a place where a family lives and shelters a family and protects it. I want to be that home that protects a family from all kinds of weathers and disasters. So with a solid foundations and all. And I think that cooking is to bring happiness to everyone that lives in that house. You know, Naruto, that is quite poetic and quite nice aim, but your father might not like this idea. As Naruto said, he might, as the next day came, as the whole gods were present, as Zeus had a frown. No, Naruto, I told you that no, those are not cool. Yeah, shrimp, pick at least something worthy to be called someone like us, or otherwise you're just nothing more than trash. But father, I promise you that I will follow and fulfill my duty perfectly fine. Just trust in me. It's not that I don't trust you, Naruto. It's just that what will the people think that you being my son chose something like this instead of lightning and all that? But dad, you already gave lightning to Hercules and many of your other sons. I just want to be different. Do you not like it? No, Naruto. You can do whatever you want. You have every free will to do so. You're the Prince of Olympus. But I still hope that you keep this red lightning in case of protection. Fine, Dad. I'll keep it. As after that, Naruto received red lightning domain as well as the domains of the cooking and family. As time went by, Naruto's cooking became quite popular and famous in all over Olympus. So much that even his mother's cooking and his aunt's cooking were not up to the par for what he could cook, as he was now in charge of making meals for all of them. Even if they were gods and didn't need to consume anything, they just ate it for fun and they loved every bit of it. As Naruto then decided something. Hey mom, dad, as they were inside their room. What is it, Naruto? I want to kind of open a restaurant in Mortal Realm. What? Why, Naruto? As then Kyuubi arrived there, who was now free from Hera. The brat says that he wants to go there and live there for some time. And maybe find some love, as his uncle Apollo left him a USB. Give me that, said Hera. As the USB read, tips and tricks to pick up girls and chicks. As a wink Apollo face was made. As Hera turned into Kushina and crushed USB with her hands. As she looked at Kyuubi, you! Did you let this happen on purpose? Wait, I am not even involved in this. Neither is Naruto. Naruto, you're too young. You're 13. I can change my age, Mom. No, you're not allowed to, remember? Yes, son. Wait for 2 years and maybe you can go down. No, he's not allowed to mingle with humans, remember? If I will love, have demigods, I will not have him do that. But it is his life. Yeah, Mom, I want to go there. Fine, you will. But only after 2 years and only for 6 months. And if your business is success, then and only then you will be able to stay there. Alright? Yay, thanks, Mom. I promise I won't let you down. As Naruto dashed away from them, as Zeus and Hera chuckled. He's quite energetic. Yeah, just like your mortal self. Maybe he takes after them more than us. That is why he's quite innocent. You were quite innocent as Minato. Yeah, I guess you're right. So, are you worried about him? Yes, the prophecy was given to me by them. They said that Naruto has to make a huge sacrifice to save all of us. And I don't know what that sacrifice is, but I'm scared for him. Because he's the main reason that all of us Olympians has joined together as one family, as we were long ago, in the beginning. As if he's lost, I think that the connection that holds all of us, the bridge, the pillar that holds and supports the whole Olympus will fall. I think so too, Zeus, but more than ever, I don't want any harm to befall on my son. It will not happen. I promise you that much. Suddenly, a portal opened to reveal that it was the sage of the sixth spot. The sage, what do you want? I'm here for him. You know that there is a prophecy there waiting for him to be fulfilled. and yet you brought him here. As the fates arrived, Hagoromo Suzuki of the Ninshu world, you cannot bring him there. He is born here and without chakra coils and networks. But our world will be doomed if he is not there. Please help us out if you're not going to lend him to us for strength. No, I will not. Is this how you repay us? For letting you into our dimension? I apologize for what I have done, but I will not let you harm my son, or have you use our resources for your own war. In this world, every man is for himself, and every country for itself as well. No, I'll make you regret this. No, said the sage of the sixth spot, as the barrier closed, pushing him back to his dimension, as he saw between everything that was there crushed to that, and now the whole world was at the verge of destruction, as his evil son appeared in front of him, which was Inosuke Naruto. Die, and goodbye, Dad, as a neck cracking sound was heard, indicating that a person was killed. As you go back to the original Naruto verse, to see that Naruto opening a restaurant in the human world became quite popular in the whole Olympus, as after 2 years, the whole finishing was done, as the building was bought and everything was arranged, as Naruto started to prepare orders as the customers brought in, thanks to the social media advertisement that they were doing. Usually the place was completely packed, as one night when Naruto was closing, he saw across from his street where his restaurant was, he saw a family fighting with one another. A fat man was hitting his son, who had green eyes. Wait, green eyes? Oh no. Uncle Poseidon? As Naruto went there, hello ma'am, is everything fine? Yeah, beat it chump, everything's fine, said Gabe. No, Smelly Gabe's beating my mother and abusing me. Shut up, punk. As Naruto punched Smelly Gabe as he was knocked out. Don't worry. As Percy was now asleep as the porter was just on it. Are you? Yes. But you need to come with me. As Naruto put forgetting Potter on Smelly Game as if never ever he was married, or as if never ever Sally Jackson or Percy Jackson existed. So tell me, Naruto brought them inside the restaurant and gave them something to drink and eat. What is your name? My name is Sally Jackson and this is my son, Percy Jackson. Is he his son? As Sally nodded. I see. Hey, do you know my dad? Yes, I know him. He's my uncle. I never got the chance to meet you, Auntie, but I was really hoping to find you, and I was still trying to do so while setting up a proper stream of income. I apologize that I wasn't not able to come to you after completing my studies that I promised. Oh yes. How have you been, Naruto? I've been good. As after that, Naruto put Perseus to bed after playing with him, as Naruto and Sally went downstairs to talk. Tell me what happened. As Sally told how she met Poseidon and everything went down, and how Perseus was born. This is not good. What do you mean? The big three, they had an agreement and a vow on River Styx that they will never break, and have a demigod child, and it seems as if Poseidon did. And not only that, Dad as well had one. Dad? Yeah, I'm kind of son of him as well. I'm not a demigod though. I'm a complete one. How is this possible? Well, Hera and him had sex and I was born. Is it too hard to understand? Isn't it human anatomy? Well, that is quite blunt, you know, for a young man. Well, yeah, ma'am, I am quite young. So, can you tell me, is he okay? You're still worried about him? Yes, I am. I mean, I really kind of loved him. As after hearing that, from the water that was near him, Poseidon rose. Poseidon, Sally said as both of them hugged and had her unit. Aw, go get your room for you two. Naruto, thank you, my boy, but why do you want to know about me and Sally? You do know what will happen if Father or Uncle Hades finds out about this. I know. Can you keep this a promise? A secret? I will keep this a secret from Father and Mother and everyone else. I swear on River Styx. As after that, Poseidon became happy and spent some time with both Sally and Perseus. And he left, leaving Naruto some share of prizes as well. As after that, some more time passed as Naruto gave Sally a job into his restaurant, and many of the customers and even goddess and goddess came, as only one goddess was spying on him with her trusted, well, warriors known as the Hunt, Artemis, as she was obsessed with Naruto and close to attached to him. Why is that hussy talking to him? Lady Artemis, I know that you like Naruto-sama, but isn't it too much? I know, but I don't have the strength to go and confront my feelings about him to him. Then you shouldn't. What? I'm not going to give up. Then you should go, said Zoe. Zoe, you're not helping out here. My lady, I'm trying my best to put you straight forward as you always were. Go and tell him you like him and see where things go. Break his bone if he doesn't agree. I'm not going to do that. As after that, the said goddess went towards Naruto's restaurant and opened the door and went inside. Naruto? Hey, can we talk? Yes, sis. Good to see you. Why don't you sit down and we'll talk when I'm free. As after half an hour, Naruto was free and brought her the chocolate fudge cake pudding. As the other huntresses who were watching this were salivating from their mouth. Damn it, my lady should have brought us as well. Yeah. I will do anything to eat Naruto-sama's fudge cake. Even though they were man-hating hunters, they still loved Naruto's cakes and sweets that he baked, as well as some spicy food that he loved, because he has been owning a restaurant business. For what else? As after that, eating the cake, Naruto and Artemis started to talk. So, what can I do for you, sis? Who was that girl that was talking to you? Oh, you mean her? She's Sally. And that's her son Perseus. As both of them went inside the truck and left, Naruto gave them an apartment nearby him and his restaurant so that they can come from there without smelly game interfering if he ever remembers where his home is, that is. As some more time went by and Artemis also went back home with some more cookies for all for hunters after having that discussion with Naruto and so on. As one night finally came and Naruto was resting as the door opened and in walked Hades with Phosphor. Ah, Lady Phosphor. Hades, uncle, what can I do for you? Naruto, I want a private meal. Is it okay to arrange it now? Well, we are closed and for family we're always open. Uncle, no worries, I'll get you what you want. As after that, Naruto really did bring what he wanted, as they enjoyed the meal and left. As Naruto also decided to close the store and went for some night walk. It was already 1 a.m. as he went to the nearby forest and sat down there smoking a cigar. And suddenly, the ground shook as a root started to grow out and snagged the cigar and threw it away into the pond. As suddenly, the said wavelength of grass circled around his hand to make something, as Naruto decoded it. Finally, after failing and failing and failing again, it read, "Please do not litter here. It hurts me." As Naruto wanted to find out who it was, so he said, who are you? As the said tree grass branch wrote, now, elongated one, I am Gaia, the earth itself, the Titaness. As Naruto was quite surprised to find out that it was his great-great-grandmother, as everyone was quite shocked, and even Naruto was shocked when it was revealed that Gaia contacted Naruto because Gaia was sleeping, and others felt as well that Gaia has awakened, and the only person near her was the divine energy which was coming out of Naruto. What can I do for you? Nothing. I felt at peace when you come here to comfort me. I want a promise from you. Anything, please. I want you to come here every day. Can you do that for me? I will. I promise. As after that, some more time passed and Perseus was grown up, and so was Naruto. Naruto was now 25 as Perseus was now 18. As Naruto dropped him off at the campsite. As after that, Naruto even went inside to introduce himself to the other kids and children as they already knew about him. And Naruto helped out Perseus in the prophecy, which was related to him and Perseus as well, defeating Kronos again and saving, well, his fiancée and Zoe from the second war that happened in Perseus Jackson as while reuniting the Romans. as it was against the Titans while trying to lift the sky again on Artemis from Artemis' shoulder. As after that everything was done, the Sage of the Sixth Path arrived again and called Naruto back forcefully as Naruto had to fight there to survive and beat down everyone to the top of his way without killing to get back to his original universe. As he arrived there, he saw that everyone has grown up as all of them hugged each other and cried at the reunion. As after some time passed, Naruto and Artemis got married, and everyone was happy with their union, and even Sitex allowed Artemis to break her vow of forever remaining maiden, as she has fallen completely and deeply in love with Naruto, and so could be said for Naruto. As Apollo then said, I want 83 kids from you two, and each of them must have my hair, as an arrow was launched at him. Shut up, Apollo. Why? I'm going to finally be an uncle! As Apollo cheered, as everyone cheered as they flew on Artemis' chariot to watch over moon, as it was already nighttime, as they kissed under moonlight. As the whole world, both of dimensions were at peace now. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. I know this is completely off script and kind of different, but I hope you like this one. If you really do, then I will try something different like this as well in the near future. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out.